Hello and welcome to Daily Speak English.
One day you're wearing a t-shirt enjoying the sunshine. The next day you're freezing in the rain wondering what just happened. Welcome to March, the month that can't make up its mind. Hi everyone, I'm Jack.
And I'm Lucy.
Today we're talking about March, the third month of the year and probably the most confusing month for weather.
We'll teach you all the natural English words and phrases to talk about this crazy month, from unpredictable weather to beautiful spring changes.
By the end of this video, you'll be able to describe March like a native English speaker.
If you've ever been tricked by March weather or love seeing flowers bloom in spring, subscribe and give us a thumbs up.
Let's dive into the madness of March.
Jack, can I see your jacket?
My jacket? Why?
Because I'm trying to figure out what month we're in based on what people are wearing.
That's impossible in March.
Exactly my point. Yesterday, I saw someone in shorts and a t-shirt walking next to someone in a winter coat and scarf.
Both were probably correct for different parts of the day.
That's the March experience. You leave home in the morning with one weather, and by afternoon, it's completely different.
This literally happened to me last week. Beautiful sunny morning. So, I wore just a light sweater.
And then?
By lunchtime, the sky was dark, the wind was crazy, and I was absolutely freezing.
Did you have a jacket with you?
Of course not. Because the morning was so nice, I thought, I don't need a jacket today.
Classic March mistake.
I learned my lesson. Now I always carry something extra in March, no matter how nice it looks outside.
That's smart. March teaches everyone this lesson eventually.
So, let's talk about why March weather is so wild. What makes it so unpredictable?
What does unpredictable mean, exactly?
Unpredictable means you can't guess or predict what will happen. You never know what's coming next.
Perfect word for March. The weather is completely unpredictable.
One day it's sunny and warm, the next day it's cold and raining.
Sometimes both happen in the same afternoon.
Right. You might have sunshine at 2 p.m. and rain at 3 p.m.
There's actually a famous English expression about this. Have you heard March comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb?
I've heard it. But what does it mean exactly?
It means the beginning of March is usually wild and stormy, like a lion, fierce and strong.
And the end of March?
The end is calm and gentle, like a little lamb, soft and peaceful.
A lamb is a baby sheep, right?
Yes, so the saying means March starts rough but ends nicely.
Is that always true?
Not always. Sometimes March comes in like a lion and goes out like a slightly smaller lion.
That's more realistic. March can be wild from beginning to end.
True. Now let's describe some specific March weather patterns.
Good idea. First, let's talk about temperature. March is often mild during the day.
What does mild mean?
Mild means not too hot, not too cold. Pleasant and comfortable temperature.
So you might say, it's quite mild today?
Exactly. The weather is mild this afternoon, or we're having mild temperatures this week.
But the problem is, mild weather in March doesn't last long.
No, you get a beautiful mild afternoon, and then suddenly the temperature drops.
Or a strong gust of wind hits you.
A gust. That's a great word. What is it?
A gust is a sudden, strong push of wind. Not constant wind, just one big whoosh from nowhere.
So everything is calm, and then whoosh, your hair is everywhere.
Exactly. A gust of wind almost blew my hat off.
Or, I was holding my coffee and a gust knocked the lid off.
That's so specific. Has that happened to you?
Last Tuesday, coffee everywhere.
March and open coffee cups are not friends.
Nothing is safe in March. What about the ground? How would you describe it?
Oh, the ground in March is often muddy.
What does muddy mean?
Muddy means the ground is wet and soft with dirt. Sticky, messy, brown,
So if you walk through a park in March, your shoes get dirty?
very dirty. My shoes are always muddy in March.
I wore white sneakers to the park last weekend. They're now brown sneakers.
March and white shoes also not friends.
We're making a long list of things March doesn't like.
We really are. But you know what? March does have some beautiful moments.
Tell me about them.
Sometimes between all the clouds and rain, you get these perfect moments of sunshine.
Oh, yes. The sun breaks through and everything looks golden for a little while.
We call those bright spells.
Bright spells? I like that phrase.
A bright spell is a short period of sunshine between the clouds, maybe 20 or 30 minutes of clear sky.
You might hear on the weather forecast, cloudy with some bright spells this afternoon?
Exactly, and when those bright spells happen, everyone gets so excited.
People rush outside immediately.
Yes, like they haven't seen the sun in months. Sitting on benches, standing on balconies, turning their faces to the sky.
We're like sunflowers. We automatically turn toward any bit of sunshine.
That's beautiful and true. Now, what's your favorite thing about March?
Honestly, watching nature wake up.
Oh, I love that too. After months of gray winter, March is when things start growing again.
It feels almost magical. One day everything is brown and bare. The next day there's color.
Where does all that color come from?
Flowers start to bloom. To bloom means when flowers open up and show their colors for the first time.
You walk through a park and suddenly there are little yellow and purple flowers everywhere.
They were hiding underground all winter, waiting for March.
What can we say with bloom?
The flowers are blooming early this year. Or, I love when the tulips bloom in March.
And it's not just small flowers. The trees change too.
Yes, trees start to blossom in March.
How is blossom different from bloom?
Blossom is similar to bloom, but we usually use it for trees, especially fruit trees.
Like cherry trees?
Exactly. Cherry trees blossom with beautiful pink and white flowers.
So pretty. The cherry trees are blossoming. Spring must be close.
That sounds so poetic.
March makes everyone a poet. What else happens in nature?
Small plants start coming up from the ground. They sprout.
What does sprout mean?
To sprout means when a small plant pushes through the soil and starts growing, like a tiny green finger coming out of the earth.
That's a funny image, but accurate.
The seeds I planted last month are starting to sprout, or you can see little green sprouts in the garden.
It feels like new life is everywhere.
It really does. March is like watching the world wake up from a long sleep.
Now, all these beautiful blooming flowers bring one problem.
What problem?
Pollen.
Oh no, I know where this is going.
Do you get allergies?
Every single March. My nose runs, my eyes get itchy and watery. I sneeze constantly.
That's hay fever.
What exactly is hay fever?
Hay fever is a very common allergy caused by pollen. Pollen is the tiny yellow powder that comes from flowers and trees.
You can't always see it, but it's floating in the air everywhere during spring.
Exactly. And when it goes into your nose and eyes, your body reacts like it's dangerous.
Even though it's just harmless flower powder.
Right. Your body overreacts, and you get all those symptoms. Runny nose, itchy eyes, sneezing.
Do a lot of people get hay fever?
Millions. It's extremely common in spring.
How do you use hay fever in a sentence?
I get terrible hay fever every spring. Or, my hay fever is really bad today. I can't stop sneezing.
Is there anything you can do about it?
You can take allergy medication or stay inside when pollen counts are high.
But that's sad. March is when you want to be outside enjoying the flowers.
I know. It's ironic. The beautiful blooming flowers are exactly what causes the problem.
Here's a useful tip for our listeners. If it's March and someone looks sick, sneezing and rubbing their eyes? Don't ask, do you have a cold?
What should you ask instead?
Ask, is it hay fever? Or, are your allergies acting up?
That's much better because in March it's usually hay fever, not a cold.
And the person will appreciate that you understand.
Now let's talk about the challenge of getting dressed in March.
Oh, this is so difficult. I never know what to wear.
Same. Some days you need a warm coat, other days a light jacket is enough.
Sometimes you need both in the same day.
What do you usually wear?
I always carry a windbreaker in my bag during March.
What's a windbreaker?
A windbreaker is a thin, light jacket that protects you from wind and light rain. It's not heavy like a winter coat.
Why is it perfect for March?
Because it folds up small, it's easy to carry, and it protects you from those sudden gusts of wind.
Smart, so even if the morning is warm, you have it just in case?
Exactly. I always keep a windbreaker in my bag during March. You never know when you'll need it.
That's good advice. March survival tip. Always carry a windbreaker.
Always. What about you? Do you have any March habits?
Actually, yes. Every year in early March, I do a deep cleaning of my apartment.
Like spring cleaning?
Exactly. I open all the windows to air out the house.
What does air out mean?
To air out means to open windows and let fresh air flow through your home.
Why do you do this in March?
Because after keeping everything closed all winter, the house feels stuffy and heavy, stale air everywhere.
And when you open the windows?
Fresh, cool March air flows through every room. It feels amazing, like the house is waking up too.
I love that feeling. The first time you open windows after winter,
I need to air out the apartment. It smells like winter in here.
it smells like winter. That's such a funny thing to say, but I know exactly what you mean.
Everyone knows that smell. Old, closed up, stale.
And March is the perfect time to air everything out and start fresh.
It really is. And speaking of starting fresh, March makes me feel hopeful.
Hopeful how?
Like good things are coming, like change is on the horizon.
On the horizon? What does that expression mean?
When something is on the horizon, it means it's coming soon. You can almost feel it arriving.
Like looking far into the distance and seeing something approaching?
Exactly, it's not here yet, but you know it's coming.
Can you give me examples?
Spring is on the horizon, or warmer weather is on the horizon, or better days are on the horizon.
I love that. It's optimistic and hopeful.
That's how March feels to me. Even on gray, cold days, you know spring is on the horizon.
And that hope changes how you feel today?
Absolutely. It helps you snap out of your winter mood.
Snap out of? What does that mean?
To snap out of something means to suddenly stop a bad mood or lazy feeling, like waking up from a trance.
So, March helps me snap out of my winter laziness?
Perfect! Or, I need to snap out of this tired feeling and go for a walk.
Does March really help people snap out of it?
I think so. The longer days, the blooming flowers, the warmer temperatures, all of it makes people feel more energetic.
Even though the weather is unpredictable?
Even though, because you know that with every March day, you're getting closer to spring.
That's a beautiful way to look at it.
Now let's do a quick vocabulary review.
Great idea. We learned so many useful words today.
First, unpredictable. You can't guess what will happen. March weather is so unpredictable.
Mild. Not too hot. Not too cold. Pleasant temperature. It's a mild afternoon.
Gust. A sudden, strong push of wind. A gust of wind blew my papers away.
Muddy. Wet, soft, dirty ground. My shoes are all muddy from the park.
Bright spells. Short periods of sunshine between clouds. Cloudy with some bright spells later.
Bloom. When flowers open and show their colors. The flowers are blooming in the garden.
Blossom. When trees produce flowers. The cherry trees are blossoming beautifully.
Sprout. When a small plant starts growing from the ground, the seeds are starting to sprout.
Pollen, the tiny powder from flowers that causes allergies. There's so much pollen in the air today.
Hay fever. An allergy caused by pollen. My hay fever is terrible this month.
Windbreaker, a thin, light jacket for wind and rain. Always carry a windbreaker in March.
Air out. To open windows and let fresh air inside. I need to air out the bedroom.
On the horizon. Something good is coming soon. Spring is on the horizon.
Snap out of. To suddenly stop a bad mood. March helps me snap out of winter sadness.
And the expression, March comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb.
These are really useful for talking about March or any spring month.
Now it's time for our question of the day.
We have 2 questions for you.
First, what is March like where you live? Cold, warm, rainy, unpredictable?
Second, what's the first sign of spring you notice? Blooming flowers? Warmer weather? Longer days?
Write your answers in the comments. Even one sentence is perfect practice.
For example, March is very rainy where I live. I always need my windbreaker.
Or, March is beautiful here. The trees start blossoming and I love it.
We read every single comment and love learning about your experiences.
And here's your challenge for this week.
Go outside and look for signs of spring. Blooming flowers, budding trees, anything growing.
Take a photo if you can and describe what you see in English.
Use vocabulary from today's lesson. I saw cherry trees blossoming. Or, I found small flowers blooming in the park.
This is a fun way to practice English and connect with nature.
Remember, March might be unpredictable, but that's what makes it exciting.
Every day is different. Every day brings something new.
And no matter how crazy March weather gets, spring is definitely on the horizon.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Daily Speak English.
We create videos every week to help you speak English naturally while learning about interesting topics.
Share this with someone learning English or anyone who loves spring.
Thank you so much for watching.
Enjoy the unpredictable beauty of March wherever you are.
We'll see you in the next video.
Until then, keep learning, keep growing like spring flowers.
See you soon.
Goodbye, everyone.